Getting sick in Southeast Asia is nothing to laugh about. You got to be prepared. We're going to talk about that. And I've got an announcement about a meetup I want to promote. And we'll do that at the end of this video, so stick around for that. You ready? Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, what's up? It's JJ, the Lonely Bull in Asia, here in my condo today. I'm a little under the weather. I've been sick all week, so I haven't been posting any videos, but I wanted to get one out today and get it out and let you guys know a couple of things. First of all, I'm doing better now. Sunday night, I think it was probably Sunday night last week, I came down with what I thought was food poisoning. Turns out it was a stomach flu, which I really don't know the difference because they can be caused by the same thing, bacteria, contaminated food, blah, blah, blah. Now, it wasn't through a street vendor. So I didn't have any street food that weekend. So that wasn't the reason. So if you're worried about, oh, it's because of street food, that's why you got sick, that's not the case. So it was something else that I came across. Anyway, so I originally thought it was food poisoning, but I did some research and found out that food poisoning generally lasts about 3 days. Well, here we are into day 5, 6, and I'm just now this morning I woke up and I just started to feel a little better. And I won't go into all the gory details, but so with the stomach flu, it could last between 5 and 10 days. So my prognosis or diagnosis is that I probably have stomach flu, and I'm getting on the other side of it now. So I'm starting to feel a little better. I had the symptoms. I had the fever. I had the coming out of both ends. The tightness in my stomach, the stomach cramps, everything. So anyway, I don't want to get in a lot of details. I don't want to gross anybody out, but I'm feeling a little better today, and I'm definitely on the mend. But I wanted to just kind of talk about the importance of health, taking care of yourself here in Southeast Asia. If you're an expat and you're living away from home, it's very important, especially when you're starting getting up in the age where your health may start deteriorate a little bit. Now, knock on wood, I've been super healthy most of my life. I've never had any real issues. The only issue I really have is with my health is my allergies. And other than that, I've been pretty good. I caught bronchitis last December when I was in Da Nang, Vietnam, because I was out in the elements. It was cold, rainy, windy, and I just got sick. But they have some good pharmacies there in Da Nang that took care of me, so I was able to make a pretty quick recovery. Here with this ailment, electrolytes to get hydrated, Gatorade. You can get that electrolyte powder at the pharmacy to mix with your drink. So that helps, because here where I live right now in Samut Prakan, you don't have a lot of options for groceries. And so the 7-Eleven, they only had 3 bottles of Gatorade. So I bought them out. And so after that, I was like stuck. So I was able to get some electrolyte powder at the pharmacy. So that helps. I would have had to take the train to probably Anut or somewhere that had a bigger Big C grocery store or bigger Lotus's to get what I needed as far as Gatorade or that. But I didn't trust my stomach to travel that far and get back in time without having any accidents, without getting into too much detail. So I'm kind of stuck in my province here for now. So, but I am on the mend. So that's the good news. But it got me thinking about, man, you need to really be careful and take care of yourself. Have a plan, know where to go. If it's a hospital or a doctor's office or a pharmacy, know where you need to go. have insurance, even if it's just traveler's insurance. Have some sort of insurance that you can cover if anything were to get drastic. Like with me, like this is okay now. So I've gone out. I'm on the other side. I'm well on my way to recovery. So it wasn't that serious, but it could have gotten bad. I mean, it could have. I'm reading symptoms, and it's like, oh man, it could be anything from a stomach flu to food poisoning to, um, whatever, bowel obstruction, appendicitis was also one of the symptoms. It's like, oh my God, it's like, but but you just never know. Things happen. So have that traveler's insurance. And I don't promote traveler's insurance. You look into it. There's a couple of really good ones. Safety Wings one that a lot of the YouTubers they swear by because they get kickbacks from that. So you check that out. Seven Corners is what I use. So you can check anything out, but get something. So if you have something major that will happen to you, you've got it covered. The incidentals, uh, I have a good savings, so I pay with cash. So that's not an issue for me. So just I just want you to be aware that, just even though you think you're in good health, things happen. Food poisoning, stomach flu, accidents. When I was in the Philippines last, I tripped on their infamous um, horrible sidewalks in Manila, and I broke these two fingers. So I had to go get X-rays and a cast and all that. Um, but I didn't use any insurance to pay for it. I paid out of pocket because it's fairly cheap, only less than $150 for the entire thing. So relatively speaking, medical expenses are cheap here in Southeast Asia, here in Bangkok and Thailand and Vietnam and the Philippines and other places. But that doesn't mean everything is cheap. So there are things that could happen to you that could be extremely expensive. So it's important to have that sort of insurance when you come over here, and you can get it before you leave. If you want to get the traveler's insurance, you can get it before you leave, and it's relatively inexpensive. If you're just coming here to visit, just put the time period that you're going to be here, and you can buy your insurance for that time period only. There's other things you can do with that insurance as far as flights and lost luggage and canceled flights and things like that you can add to that insurance. Me being here already, I don't need that. I just use the major medical stuff. So, but you've got the emergency flights home if you need to. So you've got that handled. So that's the one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. The other thing, and by the way, we'll have our normal Sunday morning coffee live stream as always every Sunday. So I'm recording this and I'll post this on Halloween. But I wanted to tell you that, and this will be a dated part of this video, but I wanted to kind of promote a friend of mine's meetup that he's having. He's a YouTuber. His name is Joe, and his YouTube channel is Eager Expat, and I'll put the link below in the description. But he's having a meetup on Monday, November 3rd. So I wanted to just kind of give him a promotion for that because he's a friend of mine, and I wanted to promote that. And I'm actually going to be there. It'll be November 3rd at 6 p.m. Thailand time, and it will be at the Royal Oak, which is the sister business of O'Shea's Irish Pub, which is one of my favorite pubs. Also, PJ O'Brien's in the Procanone area. So they own all those, but he's having this meetup at the Royal Oak, which is just down the road from O'Shea's Irish Pub on 33-1, Sukhumvit 33-1 in Phrom. So I will put a link to the pub there in the description below. Also, I would invite anybody who's in the Bangkok area to come on out and say hi to Joe. If you have not followed his channel, go ahead and follow that. If you have not met him or me, for that matter, come on out on Monday, November 3rd, and meet us, have a couple of drinks, have some food, have some fun, share some stories, And hopefully we'll see you guys out there. I'll be fully recovered by then, so don't worry about anything. I'm well on my way to a full 100% recovery, and by Monday I'll be in top shape again. So, but anyway, so I'll put all those links in the description below. Joe's Eager Expat YouTube link, the Royal Oak location link. I'll put all that below. And of course, the date will be Monday, November 3rd at 6 p.m. I'm sure he'll be there for 2 or 3 hours, because once he gets to a location, he's kind of sitting in there and having a couple of pints like all of us do. So hopefully we'll see you out there. Put in the comments below what you think, if you're going to be there or not, what you think about the health issues here in Southeast Asia. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And as always, live life, my friend. We'll talk to you again soon. Hopefully I'll see you Monday the 3rd at Royal Oak. Take care. Bye-bye.